Thank you for everyone for coming from wherever you've come from. Goulburn, Storm, Epic. Is anyone else? Yes. Always great to have John on the mat. Very quickly, I've got a few gradings. I always like to do a few speeches, so I'll talk in 2-speed. Firstly, Oscar, great gun on the mat. Blue belt.
Lots of room. Good job.
Obviously, significant upgrade. Dan, is he here? All right. Hey, there. Hey. Great to have him on the mat. He's great on and off the mat. Solid roll as well.
Just recently just got his shoulder.
Well done.
Hey.
What kind of gig? You're supposed to be wearing like a cool gig.
There's some cool ones up there.
The Damo down the coast.
Yeah.
Greg,
Crush your gig.
That's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Gregor's the one who helped us start against that guys. So well done, Gregor.
Yeah, well done, buddy. Well done.
Say one strike ahead.
Final one for us is a black belt. Obviously, first BJJ black belt in my school. It's a terrific moment for myself.
I know who it
He's
is.
stuck with us for so bloody long, which is awesome. Great on the mat, great off the mat. Attack helicopter.
That's
Tristan.
a little bit tighter. Just a little bit tighter.
Awesome.
All right.
Good?
Over to you, sir.
Okay, great. Everyone come a little closer. Yeah, not that close. Whoa. Take it easy, Tom. Congratulations to all those new ranks tonight. I hope that wasn't too speedy, through it. But we're late. Qantas. Blame Qantas. I'm sorry that I'm late. I apologise. I hope you're all okay with staying a little bit later. Does anyone have to go right on time? Like, no? No one's married yet. It's Friday. Yeah, good. Okay, cool. That's great. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do, the topic is going to be, it's a position called cradle. Cradle is a wrestling, it's very well known in the wrestling landscape, like freestyle wrestling, collegiate wrestling. It's been around a long time, the cradle concept in wrestling. It's been around, who knows how long, like 1,000 years, maybe more, I don't know. Because it works. It's not so common in BJJ. Now, it's common in my BJJ, when I say my BJJ, because my coach, particularly Higan Machado, he was into wrestling from the day he arrived in America. So all of the original crew that weren't off him, we were doing double legs, single legs, fireman's carries, duck unders, go behinds, arm drags, Russian ties, blah, blah, blah. We were doing all that, just thinking it's normal BJJ, but it's not. The normal the rest of the mainstream BJJ scene kind of got more into wrestling after probably only in the last 15 years, maybe, right? You know, and the influences from the UFC. Shit, people are doing double leg takedowns. I better learn a shitty double leg takedown so I can do it. Wrestlers are better at it than BJJ people. Make no mistakes, because that's all they do. But I believe, and Higan believed, that all BJJ people would need to know all these very high functional moves from wrestling. There's a lot of stuff from wrestling that's very, very good, from Greco-Roman and some of the folkloric styles as well. Higan competed in wrestling a lot. Anyway, the first time I ever saw cradle, one of the things the main point I'm going to show you tonight, was when I saw Rickson Gracie way back, like pre-UFC, 1989 or 1990, doing a seminar. And back in those days when they did a seminar, they just wrestled everyone. They lined up the 450 people. I remember doing that once, 450. Yeah. And there's only 8 of us. So that's fucking, I can't do the math, but there's a lot of lines, and then they come out one and they can kick and punch and headbutt to it. We take them down and we check them out and we thank them and they piss off. And we do the next one and the next one, and that was horrible. But it was fun, and it was kind of cool back in those days because BJJ had to prove itself in America, and so, you know, we did that. Now it's silly because it's a waste of time, right? People come to a seminar to learn stuff, not just have that 2-minute experience of just getting beaten up. Anyway, Rickson was doing that. A guy came out in LA, a guy called Tom Hazel, who was a local wrestling coach. I don't think he was national level or anything like that, but at least like state level or something. And he came out and he was wrestling with Rickson, one of the guys that just come out, number 4, you know, or whatever. And he got Rickson in a cradle. And Rickson was messed up. Like, it was like Rickson, if you don't know, was one of the true legends of BJJ. And he was wiggling like a fish, like stuck in this cradle. Like, now the guy wasn't threatening him. There was no way you're going to tap Rickson with that. But it was like, shit, he's got me, you know. And then after a couple of minutes, I'm not sure whether Rickson escaped the cradle or whether he let go because he was bored, but he got out and then Rickson had him in a guard and choked him or something. But I remember asking Higan later, what was that? Like I couldn't imagine holding Rickson still for 2 minutes. I thought, oh, whatever that is, I want to do it. And Higan said, that's cradle. And so I'm going to show you probably about half of what we're going to do will be what Higan showed me after asking that question. So I've been doing cradle for a long time. Now, weirdly enough, just in the last couple of years, it's become like some of the good competitors do cradle because it works. So we're going to do cradle. I'm going to give you an introduction up on our feet. We're going to start cradle on our feet, do some really, as a warm-up. Then we're going to take it to the ground, and we are going to use cradle as a way of passing the guard. So it's a really good guard pass. You can make it from De La Riva, from reverse De La Riva, from single X guard, from butterfly guard versus Z guard versus whatever. So we're going to make the cradle. My kid, he uses it a lot. He's only little. He's only like 61 kilos, but fucking hell, he is a ferocious freak. And he mangled last night. I saw 2 big black belts come in from Melbourne, and he trashed them both with cradle. So and passed the guard and then flogged them. So very good, even if you're little. It's a very strong position. So we'll do that. That's going to be our plan, right? So let's right away we're going to move pretty quick pace because I've got a lot to cover off. So get a partner right away, please. Partner up. Yeah. Wave your hand. If you haven't got a partner, wave your hand. We're taking too long. Wave your hand and find another one that's waving their hand. Right? There's one there. That's not working out. So, okay, so we're one left over. You, I'm sorry, you're going to, because you're the last to sit down in musical chairs, you're going to have to come in with them for the first technique. That's it. And then kick him out. And then go find another one.
Well, he's better than Derek.
That's a good point. Yeah. And the only privilege of rank.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that, and then you can float around and you can train with different body types, which is actually an advantage. All right. Oh, there's our new black belt.
Hey.
Yeah, let's do that. Easy. Okay, now, what we're going to start with is, okay, so we're going to just do basic clinch. Collar, arm, right? One of the two most common clinches in the planet. The other one being that, and then the other one being that, but it's one-sided, so it sucks. So that's the most common, all right? Now, I never want that. We never want that. It's 50-50, meaning everything that I could do, he has the potential to do as well. So I want to get people on that side to pretend you're not hearing what I'm saying now and just come and do that clinch again. And I'm going to deny him grabbing my head.